This is verse 16 of the 3rd chapter, Gospel of Matthew. We're in the narrative describing the baptism of Jesus at the hands of John the Baptist. Jesus has just been baptized after John raised his mild protest against the idea that he should be baptizing Jesus. But be that as it may, we have the ensuing situation here, beginning with baptistes from baptizo. It means to baptize, to wash, to anoint, to dunk, to somehow involve a person in a washing rite is the idea. This is the aorist passive participle here. It's masculine singular nominative, the nominative because it's going along with Jesus. So having been baptized would be the idea, denoting action preceding the time of the leading verb. So Jesus having been baptized, the Jesus, the characteristic definite article, having been baptized, immediately, euthus, indeclinable adverb, immediately, anebe. This is from anabino, I go up. This is the third person singular aorist active indicative, so he went up. So it's the idea of Jesus having been baptized immediately. He went up is the notion. Doesn't mean coming out of the water as an immersion, but actually walking toward the shore would be the facial sense of that. So having been baptized, Jesus went up. Apo, preposition, takes the genitive and means from. So apo to, genitive singular masculine article with hudatos, which is the genitive of hudor, means water. So Jesus immediately went up from the water. Kai, the connective. Idu, interjection, means look or behold. And then eneok thesan, from anoigo. It means to open something. It can be to open a door. Any sense of that. But of course here it's the heavens that are open, a somewhat more dramatic idea. Third person plural. Aorist passive indicative, so they were opened would be the idea. Some manuscripts included auto, not in the best ones. Simply more of an objective idea. Behold, they were opened. And then hoi, the article, along with urinoi, the heavens. So look, the heavens were opened. Kai, the connective, aden, from blepo or ado. I see, third person singular. Aorist active indicative, he saw. Here we have the two definite articles added in some later manuscripts, but really it's anarthrous in the best manuscripts, pneuma theou. Oh, he saw Spirit of God. This is displayed, it's of course referring to Jesus now. The singular, he saw. We don't know who else saw it. There's no denial that others may have seen it, especially John the Baptist, as we learn from other texts. But the emphasis here is Jesus saw, Spirit of God. Katabainon, this is really standing in opposition to anebai. So as he's going up, something else is coming down. It's the same word, katabainon, except the kata at the beginning means down, whereas the ana at the beginning here means up. So he saw the Spirit of God coming down. It is a participle. You'll notice it's the present active participle, neuter, because the Spirit of God is a neuter noun. Doesn't deny the personality of the Spirit. It's simply noting the grammatical agreement here. So he saw the Spirit of God coming down. Hosea. Hosea is a conjunction. Comparative conjunction means like or as, and then peristeron. It's a word that means usually translated dove. It's actually any bird in the pigeon family, but normally, of course, connected with a dove. So he saw coming down like a dove in the accusative. It's the direct object here. Kai erkomenon, from erkomai, I come or I go. In this case, it's a participle, present participle, coming. And then ep would be the preposition epi, upon, auton, takes the accusative upon him. So coming upon him, lighting upon him is the idea. So we have the familiar picture here. Jesus has been baptized. As he exits the water, this Dove comes down from heaven. This, of course, is going to be taken as the mark, the sign that Jesus is anointed by God's Spirit, and the visible evidence of that is a dove that lights upon him, and that, of course, is the heart of the notion of being the anointed one, being the Messiah. And so it's at this point that we have a public declaration that this one has come as the anointed one, as the Messiah.